it's just hard for people to accept James Harden as that guy for some reason.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, like, as a branding, there's certain things, and maybe the fact that his game isn't that what is it?
It's not that sexy, man.
It's just not that sexy.
It's not that sexy. It's sexy. Like, it's like James Harden's game is like.
It's not sexy.
It's sex. It's cute. It's cute.
It's not powerful. It's not, even though he has all these things, it's not powerful. It's not really that flashy.
Nah.
I mean, a step back three is whatever, like, but he's not pulling from like 5 feet out like Steph is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just not as, I don't know what it is. It's not as
cute.
sexy. It's cute. You got a cute ass game.
Cute. It's Katie Holmes. It's cute.
It's Katie Holmes.
Like, it's cute. Like, it's Zendaya. It's cute.
But he's not a bad bitch.
Yeah.
It's not Amber Rose.
It's not no Amber Rose, nigga. Like, it ain't fucking, you know, like, it ain't, it's not Nicki Minaj. Like,
no, it's
sexy. Like, I don't want to put my penis in this game. Like, I'd walk around the mall with this game. I'd introduce my mom to this game. Like, yeah, look at this. This is nice, right?
You could show this game to your girl.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even be jealous. She'd be like, yeah, it is cute.
No, I get it. Oh, she's cute. You know what I mean? Like, there's other people's games. I want to go find a broom closet for and be like, I want this all the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's so good, it's dangerous. It's like, damn, I can't marry this. I can't do this every time.
But the funny thing about him is that he actually does make the people around him better.
Yeah.
And as amazing as Russ is, I'm starting to think that's not the case.
Oh, God. What's wrong with the Thunder, bro?
Yeah, we need to talk about what's wrong with the Thunder because, I mean, obviously Melo is what's wrong, but besides... No, Melo is what's wrong. Like, wherever he goes, naturally he'll be a black hole and everything will be devoured.
Melo is like the rain cloud.
Yes. Bro, but he's so unself-aware that he really doesn't think... How many teams does the same thing need to happen before he realizes it? I really, truly wonder that. Like, maybe... All I'm trying to say is that, okay, let's talk about first with Russ. Yeah. So you leave Russ, you don't stop smiling. KD hasn't stopped dancing. He's learning new dance moves. He's just goofy. He's silly. He's just, everything is
super
fun.
comfortable. You're like, I don't want to be the man. I'm cool.
I'm not even a leader. He's like comfortable in his skin. Yeah. He's literally like, you leave. You know that movie, How Stella Got Her Groove Back? That's what happens when you leave Russ, I feel. And, I mean, look at Enes Kanter. This guy is talking shit to Braun.
Yeah.
Like, he is balling. He's
that was
smiling.
always him, though.
Fair enough. But he's smiling,
putting up great numbers.
Putting up numbers. Who else?
God, think about it. Victor Oladipo. 23 points per game now for the Pacers. All-Star. Fringe All-Star.
Oh, right now. If we have to pick all-star performances,
he's in there.
He's at least in the convo.
Yeah.
Hooping. So there's a certain, and I'm not saying that, I think that it comes to a certain time in sports where, like, if you're an alpha, it might intimidate your teammates, and then they don't actually have that much fun playing with you, and they can't play to their fullest potential.
Because there's so much pressure to make sure you don't get on them.
Exactly.
That they kind of psych themselves out, I think.
And some guys are good enough to make up for that psych out. Mm-hmm. Jordan was good enough to make up for the psych out. Meaning he was so elite, even though every one of his teammates was scared, they could still win.
But I hear where you're coming from. I don't think that's the problem.
What's the problem besides Melo? Because we know what the real problem is.
Aside from Melo being the problem, him being the dark cloud that goes everywhere.
Bro.
I think there's too much respect there.
For Russ.
For everyone. Like, I think
everybody's being too polite.
He's being too polite. Like, the one time that they looked like world beaters was when they played the Warriors. And Russ was like, Russ is going to do Russ. Y'all follow me. You know what I mean? Until they all, I think they say it. Like, they say it because it's the thing you're supposed to say in the media.
We're here to help Russ.
We're here to help you, Russ. But y'all don't look like it. I ain't playing like that, man.
PG's trying to get his.
Yeah,
Melo's going to do whatever the fuck Melo does.
And their bench sucks. So it's like, dog, let Russ be Russ. Everybody else just follow that man's lead and stop pretending like you're a big 3. You're a big 2.5.
Who's the half?
I think they're both the half. I think they're both the half, dog. I think Russ is the big 2 by himself.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Melo, come on, man. Melo is just...
Paul George is good.
And Paul George will get you to the playoffs.
I think Paul George could be the ultimate 3-and-D guy if he commits himself to that. You know what I mean? I think Melo is what he is at this point.
Yeah.
I've been a Melo apologist for the past 8 years of my life.
Yeah.
He is what he is. He's a guy who could put the ball in the hoop.
A loser.
And that is it.
He'll put the ball in the hoop and your team will lose.
And you will, I guess, you will lose. You will not win many games with
that's
that.
Good. But he's going to give you 25
and mind you, they do have
points.
They have time to get it together. They have time to still. I still think they'll be a tough out in the playoffs. I just think they got to stop pretending like it's a big three and just be like, dog, you are here to help Russ. Stop trying to get yours.
I mean,
if Russ passes the ball, shoot, defend, rebound. Let that crazy motherfucker put his head down like a bull in a china shop and just get into the paint and do what he does. Do what he did last year.
They know they're out after this season.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like, they're not really committed to this. They want to inflate those numbers so they get a check come next season.
And Russ is in it for the long haul.
Russ is in it for the long haul, but, like, Melo don't give a fuck. Melo's like, I need a new contract. Let me prove I can still hoop.
I think Melo gives a fuck. I think he got his money in New York. I think he thought this was going to be different.
No. If Melo cared, Melo don't give a fuck. If he really cared about winning, he would go to a team where he would end up winning.
Well, he didn't have a choice. He didn't really have a choice.
He could have waived his clause.
He'll have a choice this year, this offseason.
Why don't he accept a buyout? Accept a cheap-ass buyout.
Nah, that would have been bad for the Knicks because we wouldn't have got Cancer, wouldn't have got McDermott, wouldn't have got...
I'm not even talking about Knicks. I'm not even talking about the Knicks.
There we go again.
So I'm not even talking about the Knicks. By the way, the second we turn off this podcast, we're divvying up the money that we put into this. This is not going to no fucking charity, nothing, okay? This is just optics. I think the thing with the Knicks is, whatever. I don't even want to talk about Melo. It depresses me. But it just...
I think Russell... The reason why they worked so well last year is because Russ didn't respect his team.
And now he's like fake respects Melo. He fake respects PG. But they know they got to put up numbers so that they get a legit contract next year because that's what they both want. Mm-hmm. And the reality of the matter is it's just not going to work out like that. They got to be Russ's sidekicks, and neither of them wants to be a sidekick.
Yeah.
They just really don't.
And his game, Russ's game to me, doesn't seem like the type of game that benefits guys with alpha tendencies. You know what I mean?
No.
Russ needs to be on it. Like, if Russ was on the Spurs, they'd be like 40-2 right now.
Well, here's the thing. If I actually think that his attitude intimidates betas too much.
I think so.
I think
No. I think Russ being on a team where a bunch of cancers. He was playing with 5 cancers last year. Guys who know their role. Yeah. We're going to play really hard for you and know that this is the Russell show. Yeah. And we are here for Russ.
He basically needs to play with Europeans.
Yeah.
No, real talk, because Americans got too much ego. And every American player, doesn't matter what part of the bench they're on, they think that they should be a starter. They should think that they should be dropping 30. And these Europeans, they grow up in this like socialist system where like everybody gets a piece of everything and we're in this together and we got to fight the good fight. And you can tell them to play D and they go, well, will it help us win?
I'll tell you this. You have a point, man. You might have a point because at one point, every American basketball player was the man somewhere before they get to the NBA, right?
Yes.
In Europe, overseas, these guys could sign up pro teams when they're 16 years old.
Yeah, so they bench.
And they are not the star there.
They bench, and they get benched.
They get benched. They
get
play
put on the bench
10 minutes a game, tops.
They don't care.
You know what I mean? Like
they don't let them do that ISO one-on-one shit.
Nah.
No, they go, yo, you're going to play within the system. They break them early in Europe. You know what I mean? They break their will. Like, oh, you're going to be great in an individual? No, we don't do that over here in Europe.
We're about winning.
We're about
this
a team. And I'm not talking about just in basketball. I'm talking about in life.
Okay.
Like, they break those motherfuckers' spirits, yo. I'm telling you, these Europeans, they come to America, they flourish because they're, wait a minute, I could do something for me?
We don't know.
I could be selfish?
We don't know anything about freedom.
Y'all think you got freedom because you got healthcare. You traded it.
You want to do stuff? What?
Dreams?
No,
what?
no.
We don't have dreams. Go get your ass a job.
We all serve Mother Russia here. That's all we do. We serve Mother Russia. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Russ needs to play with...
some euros, bro. I mean, look, there's a reason Pop likes these foreign guys.
Yeah.
There's a reason Pop likes egoless guys, because you could coach them.
There's a reason why the Knicks are doing well this year, dog.
Yeah.
Dog, there's a bunch of European dudes who buy in.
That's it.
They buy the fuck in.
You gotta buy. Listen, it's Belichick. Can you name a fucking all-star on the Patriots besides Tom Brady?
Not at all. Gronk, but that's it.
Gronk.
That's because Tom Brady throws to him. That's it.
That's it. But it's like real talk. You get people to buy into the system, and it can work.
Yeah.
Now, can you win? That's another thing. I think you need elite talent to win.
I
don't think Pop can get out of the West.
But that's why the Warriors are so good though, because they play like a European team. But when it's showtime, I can give it to KD or I give it to Steph.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They buy in.
Before even KD got there, I can give it to Steph Curry, like, yo, it's your show.
Cook.
Go win us this game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and they bought in. Every good team outside of, I guess, like the Super Heat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is a team that bought in.
You got to buy in.
You know what I mean? So.
All right. We've been talking too seriously about sports. We need to add some levity to it.
This is true.
Let's talk about how the Nigerian freak, the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, almost knocked his coach the fuck out. This is a brave ass coach, yo.
Yo.
So I don't know if you guys saw this clip, but it was going around. Basically, Giannis, I don't know, he gets blocked or he turns it over.
I don't know what happened. Can we pull up that clip? This is the clip right here.
Positive? Okay.
Yeah, let's pull this up. Let's see exactly what happened there.
So basically, okay. Oh,
it's like a lazy turnover right here.
Oh, and
he didn't run back on D.
Two things. So Giannis gets the ball stolen, and then doesn't get back on D.
Oh, and he threw the chair on the floor.
Yeah.
I will fuck you up.
So Giannis turns the ball over and then doesn't get back on D.
Time out. Can you pull up that screen grab, man?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Wow.